All right. Welcome back to No Fear Press. Welcome to the newly founded No Fear Press Studios. I'm with my boy Annex Films, aka
The co-host.
the co-host, aka Anthony. Anthony, thank you for
There's a lot
joining.
of AKs now.
There is. Well, I was saying like also known as.
Yeah, but it goes on.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, Ant, it's just me and you tonight. No special guest, but that's okay, man. We don't need a guest for the show to go on. Obviously, we would love some if you were a sports creative, preferably.
We're desperate, man. We're
Yeah,
desperate.
preferably in Phoenix. We would love for you to join us, and yeah, we won't be in this space. It's a little too cramped for three, so we would do something a little more spread out. But future notice, future reference. All right, Ant. Yeah, last time we talked. So far on the show, we've had our boy AC, and I think that's literally it, right? That's literally it. We did have it. Well, yeah, we had another one lined up with that one.
This guy sucks.
Some files were lost. Files got deleted. It's not my fault. It just
How's it not your fault?
things happen sometimes.
Your fault.
Things just happen.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta take accountability. How's it not your fault?
So welcome back to our brand new studios. Yeah, this is it. I like it. Well, this is not it, but this is the spot for today. This is the spot for today, and I like that. So, and a couple things on the agenda we got, right? Obviously, the show. If this is your first time watching the show, okay, not obviously, because if this is your first time, this No Fear Press show is for sports creatives, by sports creatives. We're really wanting to just bring together the community of all the creatives. That's the photographers, videographers, content creators who are behind the scenes, behind the cameras, kind of doing the works that nobody really sees, all behind the scenes, and spotlighting those people, right? Spotlighting the ones specifically in shorts, or in sports, not shorts. Good Lord. Specifically in sports, I previously worked with some companies like Ballislife and even covered the Suns my time here in Phoenix. Ant, also been doing your thing in the scene with Ball Dogs and a couple other of what else have you done? Like who? Yeah, what have you done in the sports realm?
Well, I mean, I've done like little, like I wouldn't say little, but every production team is a production team, just like more of the smaller ones, like the off season. Astro Hoops, love Astro, by the way. They show the hell of love.
Freaking Astro Hoops.
And the best production team of all, No Fear Productions.
Can't beat them. Can't beat them. Shout out Astro Hoops.
Shout out.
It's Astro.
Shout out Edgar.
Yeah. Thank you, Edgar. I wore this for you, Eggy.
Yeah, and those the Astros.
Listen, Astros, close enough. But I know it's been a while since we last chatted, Ant. So we got a couple of things to kind of get into and talk about. It's like RWE came to town, right? They had their last tournament of the season here in Phoenix. Big summer finale, brought out some big names. You were there.
Yeah.
You were actually there live. Tell me about that. Like, yeah, let's talk about that, because I don't even know how that works. I was literally at a football game a few days ago, and I was talking to somebody there, like a photographer there.
Yeah.
And he said he was at the RWE event in Phoenix last summer, and he said that there was like a $50 media pass. How did that work this year? Like getting into it as media? How would that go for you?
First of all, I also heard that, and I was like, that is crazy. I'm glad I didn't try to get into that last year. This year was more just, they give you like a media application. That was like basically the first name, last name, production team, what's your job title, what are you gonna do for us, and then like website, which would be your portfolio, production team website, whatever that may be. So it was super easy, and I just put it in because like like obviously if I didn't get into whatever I did want to get in, like, but I was willing to take my L.
Okay, so you were willing to take the risk.
Yeah.
So you literally they just had you fill out information?
Yeah. And first off, I talked to the owner about some, like, and we didn't get like the media application acceptance until like 2-3 days before the actual like day of the game.
Okay.
And he told me like, yeah, that was in like the bottom of our list.
What was?
Like checking through media applications.
Oh, that was at the bottom of their list. They're like actually looking to see you. Okay, why? What was it? Is it because they had other stuff?
Yeah, they had a bunch of other stuff that they had planned out, and like RWE management, all that.
Gotcha.
Because every time RWE comes to town, it's packed.
Right.
And
pack show. They know how to pack out a crowd.
Outside of the applications, the boring part, the fun part is whenever you actually get in.
Right.
And the environment was insane.
Yeah.
I came an hour early, and there's already like probably 50 people. which is crazy for AAU.
Just waiting outside, or like where were they at?
Waiting in the stands.
Wow, in the seats, in the
The
stands.
bleachers they have. I think, yeah, they had bleachers, which is like crazy, and then they had the whole courtside seating. I heard that was like 50. Why I say courtside?
Wow.
And so it's honestly like really cool environment. I have a lot of things to edit still from there if I'm editing it.
If you
Yeah, because like I don't. It's like it's not a need.
Yeah.
It's not more like a want. Like if I run out of content, I'll pull that out.
Mhm.
You know. That environment was cool. Got to see my boy Wag again.
Yeah, man, I saw that. I saw your interview on the No Fear Press Instagram with Wagyu Films, the one and only.
The GOAT.
Well, yeah, one of
My GOAT.
Yeah, sure.
My GOAT.
He is. Wag is, and now he's living it up in Tokyo with him as we speak. By the way, just for context, for anybody who's watching, who's like, what's RWE? What are they talking about? They are probably the most entertaining, viral, famous, like internet AAU team, right? So Cam Wilder, big time basketball influencer. He's really, really well known in the space. He basically just puts together a bunch of top prospects, high school prospects, and he'll even just bring his own, funny characters on for himself. Like he'll bring in freaking other influencers like Zeddy.
Oh yeah. Ray.
Yeah, Ray. Yeah,
Adrian Harding.
Exactly. Yeah, and they basically just go out and play other AAU teams. They enter tournaments and they go viral. Like they got the 5 stars and the 4 stars who are like got all the highlights and the plays, and they got the characters in the games like the Nelsons, the LeVars, who can hoop for real, but they're also like online camera personalities too. So he's really done a big thing with the whole RWE scene.
Yeah, no, it's definitely crazy how much the Camo side is like 2 years ago.
Yeah. I think this was his second summer.
Yeah,
or third. Third summer.
I think it might be third.
It might be.
Excuse me if I'm wrong, but I think it might be
because I think the first year he did it, he was just doing it with his friends.
Yeah,
like he was
doing it. Was actually playing in it.
Yeah,
first started actually like bringing the high school was like
that's right.
2 years ago.
So when they first started doing it
last year, so this is the second summer.
You're right. The first year they did it, he was like, me and my friends snuck into an AAU tournament.
Yeah,
and it was him and like Ryan the Crash Dummy, Drifty J.
It was Zone 6.
It was Zone 6 exactly. And then this is only the second year of him actually recruiting actual high school players. So that's grown. It's blown up a lot over the past few years. So what was that like? And shout out Wagyu too, by the way. I know you mentioned him. So Wagyu's like his personal photographer. So me and Wagyu, it's actually kind of crazy. Me and Wagyu, his real name is Scott, by the way. I hope you don't mind that I dropped your government, Scott, but he has it in his Instagram, so I don't think he minds. But
not anymore.
For real?
Yeah.
My bad, Wagyu. Scott. My bad, Waggy. So me and Wagyu met on we met at Ballislife. So he had actually been working for Chris White back when we were doing all like the park takeovers, like
this those days.
Social media basketball was kind of on the rise. Like Ballislife was doing a thing with, like East Coast squad, West Coast squad. Wagyu was working with Chris White. And then he ended up coming over with us. I don't even remember how I think Edgar introduced us to him.
Really?
Edgar, who now runs his own company called Astro Hoops in Austin, Texas. Shout out Astro. Edgar met Wagyu. I think he met him on Instagram. Like they just connected on Instagram, and Edgar was like, "Yeah, come roll with us." And then, long story short, Wagyu starts working with me over at Ballislife. I leave Ballislife. He stays. The workload gets kind of intense, kind of crazy, and he ends up. I think he just hits up. I think just because we're all one big community, we're all on network. So me, Edgar, and Ray, who is Cam's personal videographer. We all knew each other. We were all pretty tight. So I think Ray, once Wagyu was kind of like, I think he was during the summer, Ray hit up Wagyu and was like, "Yo, we're looking for a photographer for our for the summer for this AAU tournament we're about to go on." I think this was last summer, so this was their first year doing it with like all the actual players and going on tour. Ray hits up Wagyu, and now Wag's like the main photographer for RWE. He's in Tokyo right now with Cam. Like Cam's birthday was I think yesterday, and they're in Tokyo right now, just living it up, chilling. Like I'm looking at his story and I'm like, damn, Wagyu, I want to be you, bro. But it's wild, bro. Like it's just crazy, like how over the past years so much has changed. And I mean, he's still doing his thing. Wag's killing it. Like he was a videographer first. Like he wasn't even taking pictures, and now he's like, I'm like, damn, his photos are tough. Like he's be catching the moment. So what was that like seeing him and reconnecting with him? How did you and Wagyu first meet? Tell me about that.
How So we didn't talk about it in the first episode. Troll on Instagram.
That's right. Whoa, that's how we met. Oh, but you were trolling him too?
No, Wag was defending me.
That's right. Oh yeah, because you were trolling the West Coast Squad Instagram, and Wag was the one that was like hyping you up.
Yeah,
And I was like, quit hyping this kid up. He's gonna keep bugging us. Dang. So we all met pretty much around the same time.
yeah.
Dude, that's
And then I met. So they had a event in the facility during ran when you were working there. It was Wag, you, and then it was like Arizona versus Ballislife. Do you remember that?
yeah. Was it? Yeah, the West Coast Squad or something.
For some reason, it never came out.
Oh yeah, never dropped, huh?
Yeah.
We never dropped that. Yeah, sorry, I had a bad habit of filming a bunch of content, never dropping it. So,
I'm still
okay, calm down. Wait, when's the last thing I dropped or filmed and haven't dropped?
man. You tell me.
I don't know. You're trying to call me out. I don't know. What have I done to you?
Enough. But
Yeah, what were you saying?
I basically met everybody about the same time, and yeah, it was like, that's when I kind of like me and Wag, we got a lot closer because it's like he loves fans, you know, like he shows love to every fan that, you know, goes out to him, and you know, for some reason he kind of treated me like a friend more than a fan, which is like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. You just don't ever answer your text.
Yeah,
Even still.
to this day. Yeah, it's true.
So I was actually closer to Wag than I was to you at one point.
Yeah, actually, I remember that. It's crazy. And then we just happened to live in the same city, and I was like, want to go to church? And then started taking you to church.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. That's wild.
But yeah, shout out Wag, and
Facts.
he shows love to me even still. And we were actually talking about it. He was like, bro, I knew he was going to be a cameraman.
Told you that?
Yeah.
Wait, that's funny.
He was like, I mean, you were around us, or I don't think he said it. I'm kind of butchering it. He was like, you know, you're around the media space a lot. Like, you kind of expected me to be a cameraman.
No, I mean, yeah, if you stick around it long enough and you meet enough people and you're good at networking, yeah, you can break into that space.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's kind of what we do this for, like record these conversations, talking about like our experiences and how we did it. Yeah, and I can share mine. Maybe that's a story for another time, or you know, could be tonight if we have time. But I know we had a few topics we wanted to hit on. So RWE, so you weren't there last year.
No.
So how was
last year? $50 media pass. Come on.
Okay, so that was for everybody.
Yeah.
So what was it like this year? Like I know last year they had way more bigger names. Like I know they brought out like what is his name? What is it? Ray? Like Asian Ray?
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. The guy that was on Kai's stream. So they had Ray. They had
Well, they had more influences in actual high school basketball.
last year.
Yeah.
This year was straight like who?
High school, yeah.
How was it like? And there's a celebrity game event afterwards, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So how was how would you describe the overall weekend? Like was it lit? Was it kind of mid? Like how do you think it went?
I was never home. Honestly.
What do you mean?
I would wake up at like
Yeah. Oh.
bad sleep schedule.
Oh, okay.
Games would be like 12 to 11, or like no, so Saturday 11 a.m. game. I woke up at 10 o'clock, showered, and left the house at like 10:40. Was a little late to the game. Was it? Yeah, and what was it called? Stood up just like that. Showered, got ready, got my bag, left. Got the first Uber.
Golly, how'd you get there?
Uber.
Ubers?
Yeah.
Tough. How much you drop on Ubers that weekend?
So about like 50.
Oh, for the whole weekend?
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, nah. Especially because it's in Gilbert. Like
No, yeah, especially since
25, 30 minutes away.
wow, they must be giving you discounts.
No.
No.
It was cheap. It was cheap.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, the environment was crazy. Like just even when I got there. So Saturday is when I actually got there late. Sunday I got there like an hour early. And that's when I was like, man, there's still a lot of people here for it to be an hour early. And yeah, that whole routine was exhausting. Because I would get home at like probably like Saturday I got home at like 6, like 5. Cause it's like I don't know what's into one anymore.
I try to forget it. I try to forget.
Man.
No, facts. Sounds like it.
No, I was there for a minute, and I was like, I'm mainly talking to Wag. Wag's not taking videos. He's like taking photos.
Yeah,
Me and him, I chatted up like
that's like way more chill, huh?
yeah. I said what's up to Ray, and I told him about like how like me and you run that podcast together, and like I'm the dude that like works with CJ. So
Oh yeah, how'd that go? Meeting Ray.
he was shocked to find out that I was the one who like works with you.
Right.
Like kind of, I wouldn't say shocked, but
Like, was he expecting somebody else?
He was surprised.
Okay. What was so surprising?
That he met me, I think.
Oh, for what?
He's like, oh, sure, you're like, you work with CJ? And like, also, like, that's my guy.
That's dope. Oh my God. Dude, I miss those guys. I miss him, man. We were on a lot. I mean, I was more, I'm telling you, Edgar and Wag were like, those are my guys on the road. Ray, not so much, but Ray was just always in the loop. Like, we always, like, Ray was in Texas. Like, Ray always showed love, and he showed love back. And so it was just us. Like, to this day, we still have a group chat. Me, him, Ray, Ray, Wagyu, and Edgar. To this day, still have, and Eddie. So Eddie, unsung hero. Shout out Fire Focus on Instagram. But Eddie is he's the guy that making the flyers, the fire flyers that you see. Yeah, like all the player profiles, and like whenever they're going to a new city, Eddie's the guy that makes all those flyers that get posted on Instagram, RWE Instagram. So Eddie's in our group chat too. He's one of the toughest graphic designers I know, and he actually is a really talented photographer too.
Yeah.
So shout out Eddie. Can't forget him. He's also in our group chat as well. The 5 of us try and stay in touch and contact with each other.
Eddie actually followed me on Instagram before I even was the cameraman.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Eddie's just, bro. Eddie's
probably
he's one of the most humble like creatives I've ever met. He's just super.
I never met him though.
No, dude, super humble dude. He's out in Florida.
Oh, okay.
So Eddie's the homie. Yeah, bro. Like he never even asked for like when it like it's like a really well known thing, I guess you can say, but like in this creative space, like at the very least, when somebody posts your stuff, you want to get tagged, right, on Instagram. Eddie didn't even care about that. Like whenever somebody would repost his stuff, he's like, I just thought it was dope to see my work get reposted by somebody. Like he didn't care about getting tagged. He didn't care about getting added. Like he was just like, I just think it's cool that other people want to post my work. Like that's how humble he is. Like he doesn't care about getting the credit. He's just like, man, people like my stuff, and like as long as he sees it somewhere else, like that's it for him. So Eddie's that kind of guy.
Yeah. To
where it's like, dude, that's super refreshing and like humbling too, because like so Eddie's a real cool dude. Yeah. Shout out the Fab Five. That's us.
The Fab Five.
Well, our group, I don't know. Our group chat's called the Dons. I don't know why we called it the Dons, but we're basically Fab Five too.
I think we need to cut one so we can be Fantastic Four.
Yeah, Fantastic Five. Fantastic Five. Fantastic Five. Anyways, going on. I'll cut you out of this show. No, I'm just kidding. I can't do that. So RWE was lit. You got a bunch of clips. Did you pretty much post all the ones, like all the good stuff, or is there still stuff?
Like 2 clips.
That's not. So you still.
I posted like the best ones.
So those are the best from the whole weekend. You got anything else?
I wouldn't say it's the best, but there's other like really good clips that I have in the Duffy that it will come out whenever we're out of content.
Okay.
It's like
so you're saving it.
I wanna, as much as I want to post everything at one time. It's not a smart idea. So it's good to just like, to do what you do now. Post the content that you have, like that you're working on. Get like whatever you're working on now, and then like man, like I'm kind of like on like a dry moment in social media. Okay, I have these files to like rely on, just like Celebrity Game 2. I have a bunch of files there that I haven't posted that I could definitely post. It's all really just like making sure I have enough content.
I'll be looking forward to that. Keep an eye out when you start reaching into the Duffy for those ones.
Maybe next year.
Maybe by next RWE, you'll see him. Right. Golly. What about and something else that's kind of cool that's happened since we last talked was you got to take pictures for Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
He's with the Lakers now, right?
Yeah. Love that.
I hate them. I hate the Lakers. I love them because they look like they suck. So I know the Suns whooped. They put BTA in
How many championships? How many championships have we seen the Suns win?
Hey, why don't you shut the hell up, man? Let's talk about Marcus Smart, man. I don't want to talk about the damn Lakers, but Marcus Smart's with the Lakers now. You actually got to cover, like, was it a private practice? Was it private runs? What was it? What were you covering?
So first off, shout out my people at AZ Exclusive Runs. They always show hella love.
That's dope.
Unfortunately, the dude who his name's Dev. Yeah, that's his name, Dev. He's like pretty much owner of AZ Exclusive, like
Dev Visuals.
No.
Okay, so yeah, I'm doing Dev.
Yeah, he super like nice guy. Like always like hitting me up about runs. I don't make it to all of them because going to runs like 8 p.m. 10 p.m. it's hard.
Right.
Because like that's what I'm settling in. It's like I'm trying to get things done by the night, like not do anything.
Yeah, you trying to yeah.
So I feel bad for canceling on him. I don't want to say like I'm being rude and I don't like the runs. I love the runs. they're just late, and I'm not gonna make them change it,
Yeah, exactly.
But he hit me up. I'm like playing Marvel Rivals, and I was just like zoned out. I get a text from my dad. I'm like, oh, what's he text me for? And I see like, oh, it's just Marcus Smart is coming at the run. Like, all right, I'll do like maybe a different Marcus Smart.
Yeah, maybe a different Marcus.
He had like a bunch of overseas players,
Mhm.
like that go to his runs and like a bunch of pros. All
Yeah.
that stuff. Dude knows how to put in a good run.
Right. He knows how to get guys to his run.
Yeah.
Sure.
And he hits me up. And I'm like, bet I'll be there. I'm thinking nothing of it. I walk in the gym. I see someone with a Lakers shirt on. Like, that's actually Marcus Smart.
You're like, oh, that's really Marcus Smart.
Yeah, because in his runs, I think you're supposed to like wear the shirt or some kind of
like brand, part of the brand.
Some part of your team that you played on or used to play on.
Mm.
And
wow, that's smart.
I was liking Los Angeles Lakers. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. And I get his manager's number. And
Marcus Smart's?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
Because he was there. He was hooping.
The manager was hooping?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Go ahead, man.
And, picks came out really fire, first off.
No, they were tough. You just got the flash, huh?
That was my first time using the flash.
Oh, they were so fire. And with Marcus Smart, that's tough. So how do you know this Dev guy? Like, how did you get in touch with the guy who runs AZ Exclusive?
Tony Crosby. He hit me up about these runs. Tony Crosby, his girl, and Morgan Meyer. They hit me up about these runs. Like, okay, I'll go check it out. And I follow AZ Exclusive. They follow me back. I hit them up like, yo, is it cool? I'll pull up. So they told me like, you probably need to hit him up. What's up?
Gotcha.
And I'm like, okay, cool. I do it. He's like, yeah, for sure. And pull up. Cool runs, like everybody's like chill. Everybody's like nice at basketball.
Yeah.
It's actually interesting.
So you're like, oh, wow, I can do this.
And like, I just do that. And then me and Dev, we become like, we're cool. Like after that. I don't like saying everybody's my friend.
Right.
I like to say friend. It's but you're easier way.
But you're acquaintance, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that's my guy. Like, so yeah, I was like really like heavily hit me up for this runs that Marcus Smart was in. Got some fire content out of it.
Did you post everything from there, you say, or do you still have stuff like, do you have any videos or was it just photos?
Just photos.
Okay.
He hit me up to just take photos. He records videos off his phone and posts it on Instagram.
Okay, gotcha.
So your photos.
But the photos you're good to do. That's fire.
So yeah, that's everything I had from that run. But outside of the runs and the photos, Marcus Smart's like a really nice dude.
Yeah.
Like, he was showing me love. Like he even like he went out of his way like before he's about to leave it. Like I asked him, hey, it's cool, we take a pic. And he actually does it. Most athletes just did. Like with no trace.
It's like, I'm out.
And
so he was cool enough to take a pic with you.
Yeah, there was taking pictures of like a few people who asked, and like he was really chill to everybody. Man, super respectable.
That's dope.
Yeah, Marcus was like really good person. Honestly, I was surprised because, okay, no shade to all the pros, but there's a good amount of pros where it comes to like ego.
Yeah,
like they know they're at this like higher like pedestal where they're like, oh, I can't act like this because I'm not saying it's like everybody.
No, but yeah.
Oh, we know the
no. It comes with like when you get a little fame,
lifestyle, and sometimes like it'll get to somebody's head
for sure. Yeah, dude. No, I hear no lies. You ain't. No, for real.
Marcus Smart, very humble though.
That's good.
Yeah, really nice to everybody.
You've met some players. Like you've got to work and bump elbows with some high profile kind of athletes.
Yeah, for sure. Well, athletes, yeah, but I wouldn't say like pro level. Like more like influencers. Like
so, Marcus Smart
at the back.
Is he like the highest pro level guy?
I think B-Dot. Well, highest level, yeah.
Yeah,
NBA, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But most fame probably be at B-Dot.
Okay, gotcha.
Or my guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just Marcus Smart. I know. I've done like a bunch of stuff for like overseas players and all that. But yeah, it was my first time shooting for NBA players, so that was really cool.
Dang. So I feel like I've had this conversation with a couple, not everybody, but on the No Free Press Instagram, like in addition to the like podcast stuff, obviously clips and there, we try to do like in-person interviews with like creatives who are like in their element, catch them at a football game, like you interviewed Wagyu, right? That was dope. And like I was talking to a few of these guys, and I feel like we all kind of say the same thing as far as like it really comes down to who you know.
Yeah.
And like connections when it comes to getting access. Because people hit me up like, bro, like when I'd be at the Suns games all the time, like, get me into the Suns games. How do I get into the Suns games? How do I get into Mercury games? And it's like, it's really not that easy. Like, you know, like just because I got access doesn't mean I can give access to everybody. But I mean, would you agree with that? And like, what are some connections that you've made that have gotten you to do some pretty big events that you, or, you know, might not have otherwise had access to? Like, what do you think about that?
For sure. Like, definitely you gotta get the right connections to get into anywhere, whether that be in the media space or even within a workspace.
Mm,
For example, I was just talking to somebody who does real estate. That's something I'm interested in.
sure.
And she was telling me how, you know, she had to shake hands with the right people and to get into the right places
Mhm.
because like everything's about connections. You know, you can try to do something alone, but if you have more connections of higher profile people who like already up there, that you like shake hands with the right people, you just like you're able to get I would say like an advantage for sure because like you know you can like they'll help you out if you know they're willing.
Mhm.
As well as like shake hands with the right people, you know, who will actually help you in developing your future career, all that. And fortunately enough, you know, so before media, I would say for sure I'm an introvert.
Yeah,
Like
it's crazy.
I was very quiet. Like it was all just social media talk.
Mm.
In person, I'm dead. Like
You were just troll. You were just trolling.
I was just bored.
You're just bored. You're bored and you had Twitter fingers. You were just trolling anybody.
And I was like KD, but on Instagram, be
No, facts. No. Wow. But you were Instagram DM KD?
yeah.
That's sickening. Absolutely sickening.
But yeah, but being a media, like trying to get into the media space, you kind of realize like you can't be an introvert. You know, if you close off on a lot of things, you kind of
Facts.
I was thinking like this is not even just in media, like just everywhere.
Right.
You know, everywhere you go. You need to be maybe not always a people pleaser, but a people pleaser to an extent. You know, because like you don't want to be like. So the way I talk to you is not gonna be how I talk to you. You know, somebody I'm trying to be in connection with.
Right.
You know, it's me trying to be like I'm nicer to them. I'm
Right,
not gonna make these rude.
You're
comments and I'm next to
respectful. You respect their authority. You respect them as a older, you know, person in your life. You respect your elders. So you're okay. So it's just me.
Yeah.
So it's just me. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Like everybody has full respect and it's just
Just me. Okay. That makes yeah. That makes sense.
nah,
I
but
hear you.
for sure it's about, you know, who you meet and how you act towards them, you know. Let's say who can I use as an example? B Dot would be a good example actually, because I'm more tapped in with him than I am Marcus Smart, honestly.
Yeah.
So he okay. Let me reword this. You shouldn't act like a fan to these like it's for media, you should never act like a fan.
Yes. We're gonna talk about that. Keep going, please.
What I learned, I used to get so starstruck from all these influencers when I was like just watching. And then it's like suddenly click, I'm like, hey, these are people too. These are people who can get you into the right places.
Bro. Keep going, Ant. I gotta say something about this, but yeah, let me turn myself down a bit. No, we're gonna talk about this particular subject. I kid you not, I was just thinking about this the other day, but yeah, keep going.
Like, you know, if you come to somebody like as a fan, like being like, okay, cool, you know, you support me. Like, let's take this picture real quick. Let me get and like get you out of my hair.
Yep. Yep.
And then there comes media, you're like, hey, you know, I do this, this, and that. You know, I love to work for you. Like, that's like kind of like how I started. Like, you know, here's my work. If you're ever interested, you know, here's my number, here's my Instagram, here's like wherever you can contact. So I did that, and I wasn't like, oh my god, like B Dot, like oh my god, I've been wanting to be.
Oh my god, like, B Dot, sign my chest. Oh my god. Continue.
And it was just like, no, I just came up to him like just as a human. Never like, you can't be praising people like they're Jesus.
Yeah. You can't be idolizing them for real.
Like, obviously not everybody in the media space is like, you know, strong. Well, I wouldn't say strong. Like, they don't have a faith like or a relationship with God, like as like me or you do.
Sure.
So
It's fair to say.
that's like just an example. Like, don't praise people like they're Jesus.
Right. Don't idolize them.
Yeah.
Do not idolize them.
Like, definitely just, you know, don't use them either. Treat them like humans.
Oh my god, you're spitting on my diets. You're so wise.
Like, yes, you have these connects, but you shouldn't be texting them every single day. Like, hey, do you got this going on? You got an event going on? Yo, let me know. Like, let me do this. Let me do that. Like, yo, you trying to like, you got baby shower coming up? Like, you talking to the personal thing.
Want me to take a picture of babies? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Dude, that's at a.
And it's like,
that's wild.
You gotta wait. Be patient. You know, allow yourself to take these losses, even with these connections. You'll shake hands with a lot of people, but they're not always gonna be the right people until, you know, you find out the hard way No, you're not gonna look at somebody and be like, yeah, you're not the right person.
I don't need you.
Get out of my face.
Oh yeah, bro. Anything else? No, you're spitting. You're actually like you're hitting the nail on the head right now.
Oh, like
I mean,
a lot of things to come to you for sure,
Mhm.
because you can't force these connections and these places to come to you. You know, you gotta let everything flow to you. And what I see, trusting God's timing. And even though they have this big following, they're going to all these events. They don't need you. You know, like as harsh as it sounds, they're never gonna need you. They can find the next camera person.
Yeah.
And like you just gotta remember that. Don't like sell yourself out either. Like, don't cut yourself short on anything. Like, yes, this is a good person. Yes, he can take you there, but you gotta remember like your work too. Because when you I feel like that kind of falls into the same sense of idolizing. Because like, oh my god, like I'm able to work with this person. I can just like, yes, I'm not getting paid. Like, I'm still getting paid like pennies,
Yeah.
but I'm working with this person, so it looks good on me.
Mm.
But it's like then you're in a loop of like, he might tell people that you work for this sheep, but you're always going to keep working.
And get taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's also something I learned the hard way.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not going to do any name dropping at all.
Right. But you feel like you've probably been taken advantage of in similar.
For sure. Especially, younger. I was like 15 when I first started.
You're 17 now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely got taken advantage of because I was younger, I was new. And I kind of got off topic of like, don't treat people like that.
Yeah.
They'll fall within the same sense.
No, dude, it's all good.
So what do you guys say?
No, dude, I think 17 years old is so you learned a lot. You learned a lot in just these couple years of working with influencers, being in the media, shaking hands, networking. You learned a lot, dude. No, 100%. I think like treating them like a bro. Like, man, okay. Where do I even start with that? So, I kind of want to go back to the point you were saying, like they're just regular people. Like I remember when I started first working with Wagyu, we were at Open Gym Premiere in California. That's where like Ballislife did all their runs, and like we do indoor runs and all that kind of stuff. And Jared McCain was there just hooping, like training. And Wagyu was like, bro, it's Jared McCain. I was like, oh shoot, yeah, it is Jared McCain. I was like, damn, that's sick. He's like right there. Like he was like right there, like close to us. Like not this close, but who like you could clearly tell us.
Like a court away.
Yeah, you're like a court away, if that. And he was like, oh dude, I want to take a picture. He's like, I'm so damn nervous. And I was like, Wag, he's a senior in high school. I was like, just go, like, we're grown men. Like, go talk to him. And he was like, oh my God. He was like, you're right, bro. Like, what? And so he goes over to him. He's like, daps him up, talks to him, like, takes a picture, gets flicked up. And he was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was not gonna talk to him until you reminded me that this dude's literally a senior in high school. Like, I'm gonna just go talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because it was Jared McCain, he has clout, he's got all his fame. Like, we get starstruck and we're like, oh my God, I don't want to talk to this person. Like, they're too big. And I was like, bro, he's a senior in high school. Like, just go talk to him. Like, say what's up. Like, tell him you're a fan. Like, or like tell him you see his stuff and you like to keep going. Like, encourage him. You know what I mean? Like, because at the time I was like 23. Wagyu, I think, was like 20, 21. All right. Anyways, damn is wild. For 23 is insane.
But the time period it happened though.
No, yeah. And then Jared McCain was like 17, 18. I'm like, bro, he's a kid. Like, go talk to him. So it's like, it's so easy to like you said, idolize these people who have all this clout, this fame on the internet. But at the end of the day, they're just regular people. And another thing is that I want to point out is like, treat them like they're regular people, because like they are regular people.
Yeah.
Nothing will kill your chances of working with somebody faster the minute you start acting like a fan.
And the fear of rejection.
And the fear, yeah, and the fear of being rejected, like not doing anything because you're fear of being rejected. Another story for that one is, so I went to school at ASU, right? Went to the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. Back in the day, some years ago, we used to have access to like we were able to bring students to cover Cardinals games. We go to the press conferences and take them to Cardinals games, right? I think this happened like maybe 10, 15 years ago now, maybe less than that. But about 10 years ago plus, one of the students like fanboyed out and asked, I think it was either Darnell Dockett or Larry Fitzgerald, for like a picture. He tried to like get a selfie with him, or he asked him for an autograph. And then since that day, the Cardinals were like, no more media access for Cronkite kids. That happened like 10 years ago, and to this day, they still won't let Cronkite kids cover Cardinals games because of that one instance, because the dude just act like a fan.
Really?
Yeah, and dude, so that's think about this perspective too. If you're somebody who's famous or has a big following or has a lot of influence, the majority of people you interact with in real life, they're gonna be fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be like, "Oh, can I get an autograph? Can I get a pic?" Like they get that so often. But like the minute you just treat them like a regular person, like, "Hey, what's up? My name is. What's your name?" You know what I mean? You can like, I mean, if you know their name, you don't have to act like you don't know their name, but be like, "Hi, my name is." Like if you treat them like a regular person, they get that way less than somebody just fanning out over them. So to your point, bro, like I said, I think you hit the nail on the head. Like, don't be a fan. Like if you want to work with one these athletes or even influencers, like it's cool to it's cool to like be a fan of them, but don't like fangirl out or get starstruck or get to the point to where you're like, oh my god, can you sign this? Can you sign this? Like you got to separate yourself if you want to separate yourself, right? Like you're gonna have to separate yourself as a professional because that's like a cardinal sin in the media. Is like you're not a fan. Like you're a professional. You're a member of the media.
You're an employee.
You're an employee. Like don't be cheering for the teams. Like don't be asking nobody for pictures. Don't be asking for autographs. Like you're a professional. Like be a pro. You know what I mean? Like if you want to be a fan, you can go in this. You can buy a ticket and go in the stands.
Yeah.
But if you want to be a pro, it's like then act like a pro. Carry yourself like a professional. So I think what you said was like, bro, like that is something that I think a lot of these young up and comers need to learn. And it's easier said than done, right? Like if like for me, if I were to go up to, like if I see Larry Fitzgerald, like Larry Fitzgerald is my GOAT. You know what I mean? Like that's my guy. Like I'm sick that we never got him a ring, but he's like arguably one of the greatest receivers in all NFL history, and he did it all in a Cardinals jersey. So he's like, you know, he's the greatest to me.
Yeah.
So if I see Larry, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's Larry Fitz. But you can have that moment of like, oh my gosh, that's so and so.
Because it's always gonna be shocking.
Yeah, yeah, you always, yeah.
The status will always like hit first.
Yeah.
And then like, they'll like talk to him, but like don't like hold on, like just don't tweet, don't be tweeting.
Yeah, bro. That was one of the first things. So whenever I used to work with Kenny Dobbs, right?
Yeah.
You good old Kenny, man. Shout out Kenny Dobbs. And like he knew the professor, Bone Collector, all these guys from the and one days.
Yeah.
And I remember he took me over to the professor's house one time, like when I was still working with Kenny and filming the content for him. And he was like, but if you do, don't freak out. Like, don't be a fan. And I'm like, I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Like, I don't even watch Professor like that. And it's true. At the time, I really didn't watch Professor like that. So I wasn't like super freaked out, but I was like, oh, snap. Like when you just get to the house, you see the cars, you see where they're living, you're like, oh, snap. Like, this guy made it. Like, this guy's a real life, like, influencer, YouTuber, like, big time. You know what I mean? So, but to your point, yeah, man, don't fan out. Like they're just regular people at the end of the day. They just did something right and got really well known for doing something really well. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they bleed the same blood that we do. So I think I couldn't have said it better myself, what you said.
And another thing is like we're not always gonna do media. You can have your like time where you're a fan.
Right.
Like when we were shooting the Suns game. So I was like dead serious the whole time, like I'm straight business,
Right.
getting my work.
Doing your thing.
Like, and I'm not like thinking about the plays and thinking about getting my content
Mhm.
and just worried about like more how am I able to market myself in this situation.
Mhm.
And then literally like the next week go to the T-Wolves Suns game. I'm just fanned out over Anthony Edwards.
Oh yeah. But you showed up as a fan, like you bought a ticket and everything, and now you're like, oh, you put the media, you put the professional down, and now you can be a fan because you're in that setting.
And for sure, it's like definitely act appropriate into the setting you're in because like allow yourself to have fun, but don't do it when you're working. Okay, have fun when you're working, but don't be a fan when you're working.
That's good. Have fun when you're working. Just don't be a fan when you're working.
Yeah.
Learn to separate the two, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's good.
Like, because being a fan is fun.
Yeah.
But it'll like restrict your chances of getting into these like meeting these people, getting all these like connections.
Telling you. Yep.
Like
you understand it.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
understand the game.
Yeah.
You understand it now. Oh man.
Like when I met Lethal.
Yeah.
Help manage you. We didn't have time to really tap in because we were like in a rush to do something.
Yeah.
But I told him like what I do. I'm a cameraman. Got a picture with him, like me and him, and like yeah.
Where'd you meet him at?
When I was over there in Vegas, we're
fire.
I don't know where we're at. We're at some
convention,
some like casino / hotel thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Resort.
MGM.
Okay. Yeah, sounds about right.
Like where all the players be at, you know, after like the summer league.
You're there for summer league.
Yeah,
that's right.
Well, not really there for summer league, but
right.
It was an addition.
Is during the same time?
Yeah. Obviously, we weren't able to really connect, but at least I was able to like get my name out. You know, that way he's like he might not remember me, but he also might. You know,
There's that chance.
Yeah.
That's what's
so
up.
I'm never afraid to take those chances to like putting myself out there, because I think we talked about this the last episode. Like every no is like a step closer to a yes.
Yeah, it's facts. The bar too.
Yeah.
Anthony Marquez, ladies and gentlemen, wise beyond his years. He's 17 years old. But unless you had anything you wanted to say on this.
That's it. We just went on a whole tangent about.
Yeah, we really did. But I think it was good.
Yeah, no,
I think it was really good. Last thing that I will allow us to touch on. I'm not too keen on this, but Dodgers in the playoffs. Obviously, maybe it's not obvious, but to let the fan base know you're a big Dodgers fan, which is unfortunate. You know, it's like the one thing I got against you is being a Dodgers fan, and a Lakers fan.
All LA teams.
All LA, yeah, Rams. Yeah, that's the one thing I have against you is being an all LA team kind of guy. But Dodgers in the playoffs. Who did they beat? The Reds in the wild card.
Yeah.
And now who are they playing?
They just beat the Phillies in Game 1.
Okay.
First off, I don't know if he's watching this. He might not. Shout out to Teoscar Hernandez for threw a home
I was
run.
not watching it.
Yeah, well, he will.
Man, screw you, Teoscar.
Teoscar.
Screw you, Teoscar Hernandez. I watched you hit a single home run against the Diamondbacks maybe like a couple weeks ago. So screw you, man.
Threw a home run to make it 5-3. We were down 3.
Has he been like this all season?
Showing up in really big moments, yeah, for sure. And Shohei went 0 for 4. Mookie went 0 for 4.
Damn.
And they still won 5-3.
Because of Teoscar?
Yeah, honestly. And Kike.
Go ahead, shut
Love Kike, man. Love Kike. Man. If I was Kike Hernandez.
Wow. If I was Kike, talk about not being a fan now, bro. If I was Kike Hernandez. Wow. Oh, God. So is it best of 7?
Best of 5 right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this
This is D-backs, though.
Why?
Why are they in the playoffs?
Okay. See, I knew you were going to. We don't gotta. Shut up.
Why are they?
No, I don't. No, they're not. All right, they're not. I don't want to.
They're not what?
They're not in the playoffs, man. They're not in the playoffs. They
didn't make it in October.
We had our chances.
Spirit Halloween
ruined. Wow. Spirit of Halloween got real spooky out here.
Nah, Chase Field's gonna be Spirit Halloween.
Dead?
No, it's a joke where like teams that don't make it to what's it called, the playoffs, they say that their stadium's gonna be a Spirit Halloween.
Thank you for explaining that to me. I feel like I'm old now.
Yeah.
Their stadium's in the Spirit of Halloween. Oh,
like the store Spirit Halloween.
Oh God.
Because you know how stores that like aren't like in use, like Spirit Halloween like takes those over. That like a month.
Oh God.
That's what I'm supposed to say.
Oh, you're saying they're. Oh wow. Dude, see, I'm sorry, I'm out of touch.
Yeah.
I wish I'd seen that meme. That sounds hilarious.
Dodgers in 3, and
it's the Phillies.
Yeah.
So it's only best of 5.
Best of
in
5
the first round.
Best of 3 for the first round. Best of 5 for the second.
Well, best of 3 in the wild card.
Yeah, and then
best of 5
for the. I forgot what it's called.
The ALDS.
No, that's the last one.
No, that's the CS.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Divisional series and the championship series.
You're right. Yeah, the NLDS. That's best of 5. Then NLCS is best of 7.
And then the World Series.
Yeah.
I think baseball has the toughest title for their finals. Like the World Series.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Like I said, like the NBA.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl's up there.
Is it? Okay, Super Bowl.
Sounds like good.
NFL doesn't call it. Okay, the only one. Okay, maybe this is a football thing. Maybe it's I feel like college football, they have bowls. They have a lot of bowls. They have hella bowls.
Yeah.
So I guess like has a football championship just always been called a bowl? I don't know. I'm asking rhetorical questions at this point, but Super Bowl. Okay,
like
I get it.
It's like it's the best bowl game.
It's the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because like the best bowl game, maybe like
right.
NBA Finals. Just the finals.
NBA Finals, the finals. Like, okay, it's the final. But I mean, I love the NBA Finals. But you're right. It's nothing crazy, nothing special. NBA Finals.
Yeah.
World Series. That sounds hard.
Yeah.
So what about Stanley Cup?
That's
Stanley
the trophy's called.
Yes, trophy's called. You're right. What else is there? I don't know what tennis calls theirs. Oh, I mean, the World Cup or the World Cup.
The World Cup is like technically the championship, but within it.
But the World Cup is like over the summer, right?
The World Cup is every 4 years, so I don't know if we're able to consider it a championship game.
Right. Yeah.
I think it'd be like
World Cup finals, probably.
The World Cup is tough, though.
World Cup is tough.
Yeah.
Anything with world in it, I guess, is kind of tough.
Yeah.
World Series, World Cup, that's pretty fire.
Yeah.
I think World Series is it's between those two. I'd say World Cup is pretty dope. I'll give it that.
No, for sure.
Yeah. But damn, I'll be damned if the Dodgers get back to the World Series.
They're gonna win back.
Hell no.
Yep.
I will
Mark my words.
I'll shoot your
Remember
knees.
this timestamp.
I will shoot you in the knee if they make it back to the World Series.
Remember this timestamp? And when the Dodgers win the World Series back to back, we can go right back to this. I want to make you put it on Instagram.
No. I'll do it.
I'll mark my words right now. Dodgers World Series champs back to back.
Screw you. And if they lose, well, then they lose. I'll be happy.
Then I look dumb.
Then you look dumb. Yeah, I agree. I like that. Well, Ant, kind of want to wrap this show up pretty soon here. Not gonna lie, it's getting kind of hot in the studio. We need some airflow in here.
You got us dying in here, man.
Yeah, I'm dying.
The people back there, they all dying.
Damn. Who's back there? A live studio audience? Is that a? Sorry. See, I just be ruining things. Damn, am I that old? You know I'm like 10 years older than you.
Are you 27?
Yeah, I told you.
Damn!
I told you this. You knew this. That's insane.
Hey, man. Unk.
I'm gonna get up out of here, bro. Ant, who do you want to try to get on the show next?
I've been talking to Doc. Well, I talked to him before.
That'd be fun.
And he said he'd be down to do it.
B-Dot?
Yeah. Yeah, just anybody, anybody in the media space, social media, we'd love to have everybody. I let everybody know about the podcast, we'd love to have everybody, who wants to be a participant, who's actually like, okay, I don't want to say it, but like,
So
I don't want beginners. I don't want beginners.
Damn.
Because I feel like beginners don't have enough of an experience. It's not something about their work, it's like beginners can have some crazy work.
Sure.
But I want them to have like
Some stories to share.
I want them to be seasoned.
Okay.
Because like, oh yes, we could talk about editing for like 30 minutes.
Sure.
Or like 20 minutes.
Okay.
But there's like the good parts is, who you are, what your best experience like doing the media space.
Yeah.
And what you've learned. When you're a beginner, you don't learn much.
You don't got much.
Yeah, and you're gonna keep learning.
Yeah.
Same with your experience, but you have more of like a thing that's like, okay, this is the best thing that I've learned. Like that's like what's gonna help me, That's what helped me like make the boost into my career.
Yeah.
I'm not saying beginners suck. I'm just saying beginners just
You're just saying they stink.
no.
But
I'm just saying like, yeah, just more seasoned people who are able to talk about more stories, all this stuff, make it more interesting. And I love everybody. Love it. But yeah, just anybody who'd be, who'd be down in the podcast, I'll talk to them, CJ will talk to him.
I'll talk to you. Yeah.
And yeah, I always check my DMs. He never checks his DMs.
I check it.
Hit me up. Don't hit him up. He don't ever answer.
I feel like you're not that much taller than me. I don't think you should. I'll fix my chair later, but you look you're not that much taller than me, but you can hit me up. I'll read the DMs, man. I'll read your DMs. Don't listen to this. I
Listen to me.
Hit him up.
I don't hit him. As a man who gets them delivered or read for important questions.
Yeah.
Don't hit him up.
Yeah, hit up Ant. Hit up Ant. I will disappoint you.
Very much.
Anthony, good talk, man.
Blessing.
Yep. Till next time. Next time on No Fear Press. I don't know what we're gonna do next time. We're gonna figure it out.
Y'all gonna see.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
From the No Fear Press Studios. I'm your host.
Studio.
Hot studio. It's like a sauna in here. I'm your host, CJ Chaidez.
And I'm the co-host, Anthony Marcus.
Follow us on Instagram. I'm at SipJr. That's CIP.jr.
And I'm at X Films. Kind of tongue twister.
At X Films. Yep.
Yep.
With a Z.
Yeah. Z at that. Don't get a twist.
Till next time. Have a good night. That would be tragic if I pressed this and it said start recording.